Hello everyone, Będę here. Today I wanted to show you the Kaba Gemini Plus. This lock has 3 rows of pins, one on the right side, one on the left and one on the top of the keyway. Picking Kaba lock is very specific, and in a moment I will show you all the internals. I will show you what the pins are, and then we will move on to the pick. As you can see, key is working nice and smooth. Here we have the beading, 2 rows from the left side, from the right side and from the top. Inside we have 15 pins, 6 on the right side, 5 on the left side and 4 on the top. For picking I will be using modified tensioner, something like that. I will show you for a moment. And one of these 3 picks that I recently managed to design with Moki. If everything goes according to the plan, you will be able to buy them soon in his web shop. These are picks for high pin count locks. They are really great, and I recommended it. Okay, so let's go to the internals. Okay, so here we have all internals from this Kaba Gemini Plus. As you can see, here is the beading again. Lock is this key can be inserted in both sides to the lock. It's working. Here we have beading from the left row. We have 5 pins here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is from the right side of the lock, and we have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is from the top. On the top row we have 4 pins, as you can see here. Okay, let's go to the pins. Some of key pins has this spoolet section on the bottom of this pin. So if you do an overset, they will give a counter rotation, and more importantly, you can drop them without dropping most of the pins already set. And some of standard key pins, like in Kaba locks, something like that. And okay, the driver pins are interesting because some of them are the T-pins, which we will require to set each pin twice. I will show you how it looks like. As you can see, here is the narrowed part. So the first click will be when the T-pins falls in this narrowed part. Then pin is no longer binding, and you have to find another one, and the T-pins that are set on the narrower part, you will have to go back to when they start binding again. So each of these pin we need to pick twice, minimum twice, and some standard key pins. They're pretty easy and not problem. Let's take a look to the core. As you can see, nothing special. Top row, right row 6 keeping chambers, and the left row 5 keeping chambers. Here is the housing from the core, just driver chambers. Here we have actuator and housing from the whole lock. So okay, I think it will be all from the internals. Let's go and pick. Okay, so we have Kaba Gemini Plus in a vise. My tensioner, and in Kaba locks I use in this groove on the bottom of the keyway. Okay, so let's try to pick right side. 1 and 2 is loose. Number 3 is binding. Counterclockwise tension and heavy. Number 3 on the left. Okay. And number 4 on the left. Okay, let's check others. 1 and 2 loose. 3 is good, 4 is good, 5 is good, and 6 is good. That's, they are loose. Left side 1 is loose, second is loose, 3 is good, 4 is good, and 5 is loose. So now top of the keyway. Number 1 is binding. Okay, little click. 2 and 3 are loose, and 4 is binding. Okay, nice click. Okay, and on the right side, number 1 is binding. A little click. Number 2 nothing, 3 nothing, 4 nothing, 5 and 6 nothing. Left side, little click on 1, 2 is loose, 3 is set, 4 is set, 5 is loose. So now top of the keyway. Number 1, little click. Number 2, nothing. 3, nothing, and number 4. Number 4 is good. Okay, so again, right side. Little click on 6, left side. Nothing. The top. Number 2. Let's show out number 4. 1 is good, 2 is good, 3 is good, and 4 should be good. Okay, number 1 on the right side, 3, 4, and 6. That is number 4 on the left side. Okay, 1 again. again was number 1 on the top. Number 3 on the right. 5 is good, 5 is good. Something is missing, and I think it's the some of top row pins. Yeah, that was number 4. And we have open. Yeah, so okay. So let's get this fella. Actuator and housing. Around here we have core. I hope that everything will be good and there will be no gutting disaster. This is my modified tension follower from Kaba. It's worked with Kaba Expert, so I hope it will be work here as well. Okay, we have it. Cool. Whew, yeah. Okay, so let's start from the left row. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, this is number 1 from the right row. They are stuck. Okay, let's go. Right row number 2. And the last one. Okay, we have all internals outside, so that was Kaba Gemini Plus. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave in comment. Stay safe and be good. Cheers.